Breaking news: after nearly 250 years in operation, the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette will soon publish its final edition. The paper's parent company cites unsustainable operating costs. Thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Ken Rice.
And I'm Christine Sorensen. KDKA lead investigator Andy Sheehan is here with more on this breaking story. Andy.
Well, it traces its existence back more than 200 years when editor John Scull dragged a printing press across the Allegheny Mountains. But come May 3rd, the Post-Gazette will cease publication, leaving a gaping hole in local journalism.
It's a shame. Around since the 1700s. You don't want to be on the last print edition, do you?
On a Zoom call, a recorded video from the president of Block Communications told the staff the paper had lost a staggering $350 million over the past 20 years, and that cash losses on that scale were no longer sustainable, leaving employees like business writer Adam Babetsky out in the cold.
Sort of said, hey, we lost a lot of money. We're wrapping it up by May 3rd. And not too much else, yeah.
What do you think it does to the journalism in the city?
It's terrible. I mean, you always want a lot of news for a city, especially one of this size. You got 1 million people in this metro area, and anytime a news outlet closes, it's a horrible thing because people need to know what's going on around them.
But the announcement came just hours after the U.S. Supreme Court declined to halt a lower court decision requiring the paper to pay retroactive health insurance to union workers who struck the paper 3 years ago and recently returned to work. The paper had said it would cease publication if required to operate under the 2014 labor contract, but the news of the closure is still stunning.
They've been losing millions of dollars. They've been very open about that and saying that if it got to a situation, they would have to close down the newspaper. But it still feels like a shock today when you hear that, yes, they're actually going to close and that they have a date certain for it.
Like most all newspapers, the Post-Gazette has been on a downward trajectory for decades, losing circulation and advertising revenue to television, the internet, social media, and other news sources. But it puts out a print edition 2 days a week, and its mostly online presence has still given the region a reliable and authoritative news source.
This is the organization that's been telling Pittsburghers and people across southwestern Pennsylvania what's been happening in their lives, from birth to death, literally, but also government accountability reporting, sports, features, religion, the goodness section. There's so many things that a news organization like that does for a community, and people don't realize it until it's gone.
Andy Sheehan joins us now. It was back in 1983 that the Post-Gazette lured a young Andrew Sheehan from New Jersey to the Golden Triangle to be a reporter. Just share with us what your thoughts are today and what you're hearing from former colleagues.
Well, very sad. You know, I worked there for 8 years before I came here. I actually came here during the newspaper strike, which saw the demise of the Pittsburgh Press. And the Post-Gazette and the Pittsburgh Press, they were just great newspapers and wonderful places to work and such assets to the community, you know, to keep people informed in so many different fronts. And you know, but unfortunately what's happened to newspapers across the country with dying ad revenues from the internet, from us, from all these different news sources, they just have not been able to sustain it. And you know, one of my friends was telling me today, well, I've been expecting this for 35 years, right? The latest blow was this, the strike of the union workers and court decision that they had to restore money to the workers. And the Post-Gazette said that this was too much of a hurdle for them to keep operating.
A big blow for the region and for journalism both.
Well, yeah, I mean, those organizations just supply information depth that no other, that newspapers did for the region, and this is just a very sad day.
Yeah, absolutely true. Andy, thank you.
Thank you.
Lots of reaction to the news from the Post-Gazette coming in. This tonight from Mayor Corey O'Connor. He says local news is important for how we share information between neighbors, governments, businesses, sports teams, and more. We appreciate the hard work of the Post-Gazette employees who have told the important stories of Pittsburgh for nearly 100 years, especially those who fought these past few years to establish the union to provide family-sustaining wages for their colleagues.
Now, the Post-Gazette began as the Pittsburgh Gazette. It was first published on July 29th of 1786 as a 4-page weekly newspaper. It was the first newspaper published west of the Allegheny Mountains. The paper formed under its present title in 1927 with the consolidation of the Pittsburgh Gazette-Times and the Pittsburgh Post.
And the closing of the Post-Gazette brings memories from nearly 35 years ago when, as Andy Sheehan mentioned, another longtime Pittsburgh paper went away. The Pittsburgh Press was a major daily newspaper here for more than a century. It began as the Evening Penny Press in 1884 and published its last edition in 1992. At one point, it was the second largest paper in Pennsylvania. But following a lengthy Teamster strike, the paper was sold to the owners of the Post-Gazette. The then newly combined Post-Gazette published its first newspaper in January of 1993.
The closing of the PG will leave the Pittsburgh Tribune-Review as the region's last major paper. It was founded in 1811 as the Greensburg Gazette and later consolidated with several papers into the Greensburg Tribune-Review in 1889. It circulated in parts of Westmoreland, Indiana, and Fayette counties, and then in 1992, the Pittsburgh edition of the Trib was launched. The Trib transitioned to an all-digital format in 2016.